Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the Self-Care with Daniela show. I'm super excited to have you back for your Self-Care Sunday reset. I'm teaching you my very specific vibes method. It's a daily wellness vibe, it's a reset vibe. I've been doing this for many years and I'm excited to give it to you. Think of like when you go to a doctor because, oh wait, I'm not a doctor, so don't call me that. Okay, think of like an oil change. Okay. Because something's wrong with your car and you're like, okay, something's wrong with my car, please fix it. So this is like if something is wrong and like you've got low vibe, you're feeling unmotivated, you're tired, you're kind of bitchy cunty, you're just like in between and you're feeling like you need like a boost. You don't know how to get it, you don't know where to get it from. Social media is actually making you feel shitty. Watching TV is not it. And you don't know where to start and you feel like if someone can just tell me what to do, I would do it. This is what this episode is for. It's your self-care Sunday reset. It's have a very specific method. I'm breaking it down and first of all, you need to share this episode and tag me in it on TikTok, Instagram, comment on YouTube, because this is what's going to help the show grow. And before I dive into this method, I need to get very, very clear. It's the beginning of the year. You want your foundation to be strong, and there is so much key in planning. And I know that for a lot of us adults, we don't want to think that we need to plan things, especially when we're just like, okay, I've got work and I got things in my head. But no, there you gain so much more power and momentum and like positive energy when you know what to expect and when you know what you've got going on. There's not any like second guessing. And when you take control of it and you just create a total vibe, then you have so much to look forward to. And when you have things to look forward to, it actually makes you excited to get up. When your alarm goes off, you're like, let's get this shit done. I've got some amazing shit to look forward to. Like, why would I want to sleep in when I have this really cool schedule that I've laid out? This is why I've created the Get Shit Done planner because the goal is for you to prioritize the things that are important to you. Ideally, this is for you if you're a mom, if you're running a business, if you've got things that you're trying to plan between, planning your appointments, planning taking care of, maybe you've got a work shift. Pretty much any woman that's feeling a little unmotivated and needs to get motivated and you want to prioritize it. It's an instant download. It's called the Get Shit Done Planner for a reason, but it's designed for you to self-care your ass out of and everything while you do it because I every single day you have a reward. You claim it, you do it, you prioritize it, and it literally gives you something to look forward to. And you need that right now. We all need that. So download it, create a vibe, and you're gonna see how much fun you actually have first with this planner, second with planning the things that you need to do, and then you realize like wow, these are actual things that I can get done. And when you get them done, then you have more space for extra activities. um so I'm laughing because this reminds me of the movie Step Brothers. If you've seen that movie and you just love it, where they like make the bed and they're like, "Look at all this room do we have for all this extra activities." That is one of my favorite parts, and like that's just, I need to create like a reel from this because this shit's hilarious. Okay, but that's the same vibe that you get when you prioritize things because it's not all up in your head and you're like, cool, I'm going to get this and this is going to be done from work. This and this is going to be time for my home. This and this is time for me. This and this is time for my partner. This and this is extra time for me to have space with my friends or with the dog or do fucking nothing and take a nap. Can you imagine what your schedule looks like if you've got like space, like break time? Anyways, it's a total vibe. And what you need to do is you need to just plan it out, get it done, make it a habit, and do that shit on repeat. I mean, if I've created so much peace, I believe you can do it. And that's what guided me to want to create this like instant downloadable planner, because I want it to be easy access for you. And I want you to see how simple it is, and how much power and control you can take. And with that, and that will, with planning things and with that power and control, you gain confidence, and that confidence is just going to spill into everything that you do. Okay. So now that I've gotten that out of the way, because that's very, very important. And like I said, I know it sounds kind of adulty, but at the same time, when we get to handle all of the adulty stuff, it actually leaves a lot of room for us to be more fun and flexible and like be a kid and really open up that part of us. And especially when you have kids, it doesn't matter how old your kids are. If they're toddlers, if they're 2, if they're 10, if they're 15, if they're 13, if they are 20, it doesn't matter. The thing is they want a side of you that isn't stressed and a mess. They want a side of you that is actually enjoying life, that is living life, and that's fun and laughing and is a good vibe. And so the way that you do that is by prioritizing the things that you need to do. And sometimes we don't get taught that in school. They don't teach you, like, okay, as an adult, you need to like continue to have a routine. Okay. Sometimes we almost fight it because there's like a rebellious side. Not every day needs to be the same. My schedule every day is fucking not the same. Every day is so different. And so many of you would not be able to keep up with my schedule, but that's what works for me. I mean, like, I'm fucking jumping for joy getting out of bed at 6 a.m. because it's exciting to me. Like, I love going on a walk when it's freezing ass out and I bundle my ass out and I like breathe and it's like, and you can see my smoke in the air from the cold bath, because to me it's like awakening. It feels fresh on my skin. It allows me to appreciate, the change of the scenery. And like my dog is a prancing little puppy. He's not even a puppy, but he looks like one because he's all excited. And that's the vibe that I know you can have. So this is what's calling me to, one, share this with you, because as adults, I mean, as kids, we don't really get taught that in between. After adulthood, we don't. And so sometimes we hit this like in between, you're like in between of like, okay, I've already, maybe it's been 10 years, 15 years, 20 years, 30 years past high school. And you're like, I haven't kind of gotten a grip. Some things are still slipping through the cracks. And maybe it's things with your energy. Maybe it's the things with home. Maybe it's, how do I prioritize? This is your key. And when you prioritize that, then you have no excuses of why not to be taking care of yourself. So and like I said, you're the main vessel. And today's episode is mainly to shift you when, even if you haven't planned things out, and let's say that you do, when things come up and you're like, holy shit, but I made my plan and things aren't going my way. And let's say you made your plan with your planner and things are still not going my way. And let's say you did not. And then you have it all in your head and you're like, fuck, but it's not going my way. Okay, well, honey bunches of oats, first of all, you're not God. You're not the universe. You're not higher archangels to control everything. Honey bunches of oats, reality check. This is real world, and you only get to control you. So you have to learn how to respond to things. Okay? How do I respond to things when I've got all this crazy shit going on? Start off with your energy first thing in the day. You need to raise your vibes. Did I not tell you? Raising your vibes starts with you. I need to get my cellular device because I have notes from my phone, and that's what's going to be guiding us today. So, I want to remind you, you're the one that's in control here, and your vibe, your mood, your energy, what you put out is going to come back. And like I've said before, it does not need to take a lot of time. Less is more. Like, we're all about ease and flow over here. That is the vibe. Because if it's hard, you're not going to want to do it. No one wants to do hard shit. Like what I just said right now, getting up at 6, that may sound like so hard for a lot of people. For me, it's not. Everybody is different. Pick your heart. This specifically is going to give you clarity, is going to see, because when you know what you want, it's easy for you to go get it. Period. And the reason you come to me is because there's a part of what you want to get, but there's a little lack. And that lack in between is coming from you, my friend, and it's coming from me too. If there's any lack, it's coming from us within. So, how do we push through it? How do we move through it when we feel like I just want to be on the couch all day and watch Netflix? Okay, no, we got to raise our vibe. So you start off with these. It's a 5-step process. I call it my D's daily method, D's daily vibes method. Okay, it's a vibe. That's why we call it vibes. And vibe stands for an acronym. I advise you to take some notes. Also, scroll down in the show notes so that you can see, because I'll keep you write a little bit of notes there. You can screenshot it, share it with me. Start, I would say 3 times a week. If you can do it every day, do it every day. Feel where you're at. Use this for when things don't go your way, start checking off those things on your list, on this specific list. Because this list of things that I'm giving you is going to help completely calm your nervous system so that you can figure out what you need to do and gain clarity to move forward. And we need to calm your nervous system when you're stressed, you're in your mess, and you're fucking gut. You got all this shit going on, you're thinking 1,000 things, and you're like, oh my god, I need help. Like, I think I need mental serious help because I can't get, okay, well, maybe it's not that bad, and we just need to, like, bring it down a notch. This, what I'm teaching you, will help you. And like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I know from experience, these things have truly calmed my nervous system. I did them today. I wanted to deliver this episode earlier, but the thing is, I trust in divine timing. When it's meant to be to you, it's meant to be delivered to you. And bottom line is, I had to prioritize my things for me and to teach you that you can come with that type of energy. Is if I wanted to deliver earlier when I truly wanted to, my vibe would have completely been off. And it's that important to me that you see where I'm coming from as far as raising your vibe and shifting your mood, paying attention to your energy. So we're going to start off with V from vibes. And the first V starts for vision, like using your eye, and I'm not just like looking at things. I want you to visualize with a higher power, something outside of you. And the number one thing that helps with your getting a clear, like crystal clear vision and so much appreciation is by writing. Okay. Get a piece of paper, journal this shit out. It does not matter where. It could be a blank piece of paper. It could be an old notepad. It could be something from your son's backpack that's got old scrap. It does not matter. Yeah, it could be on your phone. Ideally for this, I want you to get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen, something cute. Write this shit out. It does not need to be complicated. Okay. And ideally, I want you to start off with things that you're thankful for, and then just start spilling what has been coming up. Now, I have a very specific journal prompt that I like to go through, that helps give me really good clarity. Now, that's not what this episode is for. I would be here for like 2 hours. But what I did do is I sent it just this week in my most recent email. So, and you can get this for free. What you need to do is stop what you're doing, put me on pause, or if you got YouTube, hear me in the corner, but go down and sign up for my Raise Your Vibes weekly newsletter, because I sent in there for free my journal prompts that I use. They give me clarity. They give me like that groundedness. They give me like that sense of like, holy shit, I need to like reset. Yeah, that's what this does. And I will make sure that you get it. What you can do, sign up for it. And if it hasn't sent you my automatic blast email, then you can send me a DM and just message me journal prompts. And what I will do is I will directly add you to but you need to do the first thing and sign up for my email because that will plug you in because it's all down in the email. It's already pre-sent. It's already pre-done. This is just I need to get you in that tag. So I will do that manually, but you need to send me a DM on TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. I hang out probably on TikTok and Instagram the most, but wherever you are, I'll meet you. And send me that DM so I can get you those journal prompts, and I will try to get on there as quick as I can to get those over to you. But I really believe in so much power in writing. And if you're pushing this shit off, girl, it's writing. It's not that hard. There's something going on. What persists grows. So do not keep pushing it off. Second thing, the I, inspiration. I want you to give you a reminder that it's not all you, and you. I know it may feel like that with like your kids and your career and your spouse and your home and your cleaning and your bills, and you're like, fuck, I've got all these things. No, you have a whole village of people around you. I know during COVID, we were forced to be by ourselves. And honestly, it almost gave us that reason of like, see, this is why I like it better. Okay, yes, I get that, but it's good to have inspiration from other people. So this is where reading books. My friends read a page a day, one page, one page. I'm not like literally. What is that going to do? 5 minutes for you. I guarantee you, if you're reading a good book, I guarantee you, after one page, unless if you've got 1,000 things going on, you will keep reading. And the amount of the level of calmness that happens, the level of clarity, sometimes there'll be things that you are directly experiencing and you were looking for an answer. And because your level of awareness, you found that answer from a book. Like that will happen just like that. And you're like, holy shit, this is exactly what I needed to hear. And it just helps you grow through things. When you learn things, you grow. And at this point, you're stuck and you want to grow, my friends. Okay. Breathe. Whew, reminding me to take a breath. Okay. I know that a lot of you push this off, but meditation. I'll drop it in the show notes. The app that I use is for free. Feel free to go follow me on there. And I'm not lying to you. If you only have time for 3 minute meditation, do 3 minutes. I don't want to hear the excuse, well, I don't have the time. I can't sit still. I got kids. I've got this. I've got that. BS. If you really want it, you'll do it. If you really want it, you will make time for it. When there is a will, there is a way. And there's no, oh, I don't have a quiet space. Put your damn AirPods on. When you are cooking, when you are in the bathroom, start there. If you can't get up earlier, start there. Start when you're fucking going to the bathroom. Put it on when you're taking a shower. Put it on when you're walking the dog. As soon as you put your kid to sleep, before you go hit the pillow, literally go sit on the couch for 3 minutes and do your 3 minute meditation. I want to give you an ideal situation for this. I'm going to pause just very quickly with the acronym. But ideally, yes, you can wake up in the morning and get this whole routine done in 20 minutes or less. Really. Or sometimes it doesn't happen all in a day and you have to break it up and you can only do the V and the I. You can only write and read. You can write one page and read one page, and that's all you can do. And you got to break the other half in the evening. Okay. There is no right or wrong. It's what works for you. Ideally, it's great to get it all done in a chunk. Ideally, you wake up earlier. You get it done before your kids are up. Ideally, if you've got old enough kids and they're taking care of themselves and you guys get up around the same time, well, maybe they're doing your thing and you're honest with your kid and you say, hey, I'm going to take a little time for me. I'm going to take this 20 to 30 minutes and boom, 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 and you're getting all this stuff. Okay, that's an ideal world. But work work with your own schedule. I'm giving you the very key things that you need to do. Just like if you're going to an oil change, ma'am, I need you to um, get a new air filter. And ma'am, I need to put air in your pressure. Okay, like whatever. When you go see those things, the mechanics, whatever, they have specific things they tell you. But at the same time, well, you get to choose when you're taking your car. You get to choose what time you're picking your car up. You get to choose what level of tires that you're getting, or what level of air filter that you're getting, or how much pressure. Ultimately you get to choose, and they do that because they want you to have trust in yourself and trust in your gut. So this is your reminder to trust yourself and trust your gut, that you know how to um, create a life and a vision that really makes you feel good. And these simple things will give you more of that, more clarity, so you know, and you're not having to second guess yourself. So okay, back to the meditation. It can only, if it's only 3 minutes, get up to 10, great. If you need walking meditations, I have an amazing suggestion. Send me a DM, walking meditation, and I will forward you the ones that I have downloaded. And they're amazing. Oh my gosh, the level of abundance, the level of flow that I get. Oh, beautiful, life-changing, magnificent. Okay. E, exercise. Let me recap. Vibes is VIBES. We've already gone to vision. We've already gone to inspiration. We've already gone to meditation. Now we're into exercise. I put on here D's choice because every day I truly want to choose what I like to do. Just like I said, you get to choose what oil change. To be honest, I'm a creature of habit, and I actually do pretty much the same yoga exercise because it makes me feel really good and it's really simple. And some days I like to challenge myself, but sometimes I'm not even like, it's already feels sometimes like I'm like, oh shit, okay, I gotta prioritize this. And so I don't want to have to change it to make it more complicated. So I'm just doing this for now, but it's a 7 minute free yoga routine that I do from a Nike training app. So I need you to send me a DM if you need the app. I will send it to you directly and you can follow me on there. But have you noticed, one, it's for free. Second, they are under like 10 minutes. So, and it is time thing, okay? It's important that you exercise. And if your exercise is, you can only go for a 5 minute walk around your block to walk your dog, then do that. There's no right or wrong. Like I said, you get to choose what time you take your car to the car place. So you choose, my friends. I 5 minutes is all it takes. I would ideally say 20, but shit, you do you, boo. You do you. The very last thing is S. S is for speak. Speak it into existence. And what that means is you have all of these thoughts up here. By this point, you've written it out. You got it from here on to now. So now you can see it. Now you've got inspiration from other people to help give you that full circle so that you're not just in your brain by yourself. Now you've taken a moment to calm your nervous system and release the thoughts and get grounded and centered and the things that you are writing and the things that you really want to be true. And lastly is your exercise, because you're moving that toxic energy, that stagnation. You're growing, you're physically evolving. Think, as humans, we've always moved. Had to we've always had to keep our body going. So that's why we feel weird sometimes when we just stay still. So you have to check yourself. Go down this list. Have I been inside all fucking day and I haven't gotten off the fucking couch and I haven't moved my body? Okay, well, it's your choice. Start with the walk. Start with the yoga app that Dee's recommending. Hello, darling. Yes. Send me a DM. Shit, even if it's a month after I post this episode. I'm not going away. This is not changing. This is a method that I will continue to do day in and day out. I have I have perfected this, and like I said, not every day is the same, but I have perfected this method and it works. And you guarantee it. I'm 28 now. I'm going to be 48, 58, 60, all these years. And who knows, maybe I might add a thing or two, but this is it. These are my hardcore foundation things. And I won't change it. But when I say speak it into existence, right, because you got all of this, I need you to pray. At this point, put your hands up and pray. Right? You don't need to tell anyone. You don't need to say any words. What you do need to do is you need to talk about it, whether it's through your thoughts, through your words, through another resource, through another higher power, through your version that you believe in, whether it's God, whether it's the universe, whether it's archangels, whether it's spirit guides, spirit babies. It doesn't matter who you're calling on, but pray about it. And ask for guidance, ask for help, ask for patience, ask for strength, ask for what it is that you really need. Maybe it is that you need more patience at home. Maybe you need more energy on your day. Maybe you need a new job. Maybe you need more funds coming in. Maybe you need a cleaner home. Maybe you need a healthier kid. Maybe you need to feel healthier. Well, pray for it, my friends. Speak about it. Speak about it with conviction because you know that it's going to happen. And at this point, put your hands up and say, fuck it, and trust the process, my friends. I cannot. If there's anything that you take from this list, take the fucking S. Please speak it. If you can't journal, if you can't write, you got all the excuses in the world. The one thing that I need you to take is to pray on. Speak that shit into the existence and fucking pray like your damn life depends on it. Because at this point, my friends, it does. At this point, you've got nothing to fucking lose other than to pray on it. And it does not matter who you're praying to. This episode, see, I get all intense because I believe in it so strong and with so much conviction. Prayer is what got me here. Prayer is what got me here. Prayer is what got me through my miscarriages. Prayer is what got me through people wanting to take my life, people with death threats. Prayer is what got me through many flat tires. Prayer is what also got me this house. 28, I bought a house at 24 years old. Prayer has gotten me through my relationship that I'm in. Prayer that I've been in since I was 16 years old. Talk about high school sweetheart. Prayer has allowed me to see my family still. Prayer has allowed me to see my family, my mom, my in-laws. Prayer has allowed me to still be in communication with my dad who lives in another state. Prayer has allowed me to communicate with my brothers. Prayer has allowed me to find strength and forgiveness and energy. And I can keep going on. But at the end of the day, prayer, and it doesn't matter who you pray to. And I really, truly, truly feel like that was a big part of why I wanted to start the show, is to show you the power that you have through talking to somebody else. And that's through prayer. Because prayer, like I said miscarriages and I went right past it, but that was recent. And that can be some of the hardest things that people go through. But we're not going into too much detail because it's for another episode. But at the end of the day, you can be hit with a lot of challenges. but it's really on how you respond to things and what you call the outside of yourself, because you you have the power to change, my friends. So I want to leave you with that you have the power within you. Treat this as the most saved self-care episode that you could ever use to reset your vibe instantly. Like I said, if you can only pick one, start with prayer, but go down the list, create your vibe. And like like I have said 1,000 times, this show was meant to heal women so that they can self-care their ass of anything that they're going through. And self-care looks different for everybody. So there's no right or wrong. Take some pictures along the way, tag me in it. I'm rooting for you. This is such an amazing healing journey. Gosh, like I don't want to cry, but I could cry because of how much relief and joy that this method has taught me and has spilled into me, that I can spill into you. And I'm here because of it. And it's such a beautiful feeling. So I'm rooting for you. Gosh, I'm sending you a huge, huge air hug. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for hanging with me on your self reset. We're a vibe, y'all. That's what we do. We came to slay all day. You feel me? See you on the next one. Remember, Feel Good Friday. We're diving in deeper. I actually could be bringing on a friend, but also leave me. Feel free to drop in some comments, some episodes, topics that you need help with. And I have one more question. I'm going to do a poll. How many of you, if you feel like you need help in this area once a week, if you got weekly support with this, like live weekly support going down this method, whether it was guided journal prompts with me, whether I hosted a meditation, whether I hosted a yoga thing guided from someone else, whether it was like, resetting or with the face care routine, whatever. Because, like I said, I'm a licensed esthetician, so, we create a vibe with glowing skin over here. You feel me? What if that was a vibe once a week? It was a Facebook group or a live Zoom meeting, a virtual thing, and we did this vibe. We did a daily vibe method, a wellness method together from the comfort of your home. Drop in the comments and let me know if you would actually sign up, and that would be something that you'd be interested in. Because that might just be something we can put in the works, but there's no pressure. We're gonna see if see what we do this year. We've got some amazing things coming, but I'm rooting for you. I will see you on Friday.